Welcome to Walkerville and welcome to our ukulele program. My name is Rick and I'm going to be your ukulele teacher. These online videos are being presented to you by the town of Walkerville. I've been producing lessons here for around about the last 5 or 6 years. Here at Walkerville Library we're going to be presenting you a series of ukulele lessons over several weeks. We'll try to make our lessons as informal as we can, but structured, and we'll try and make the learning for you as easy as we can as well. I won't say that learning the ukulele will be easy, because some people will find it hard. Some people though will find it easier than others. It will require some perseverance, some patience and some practice. That's what I call the 3 Ps that are needed to be successful in this course. As I said, some people will find it easier to learn than others, because we all learn at different rates. So, be patient with yourself, persevere, and find some time to practice. This, of course, is a ukulele. The ukulele is a 4-stringed instrument. But it's not a guitar. It might look like a guitar, but it's not. We call it a ukulele. We never call it a guitar. This one's made from wood, but you can also have some made from plastic as well, which is pretty handy if you go down by the beach or if you like to play while you're in the bathtub. The modern ukulele is a very old instrument. It actually comes from Portugal. Many will think that the ukulele comes from Hawaii, but more about that later. Good quality ukuleles are available from music shops. Never buy a ukulele from a toy shop or a toy department, because you'll buy a toy. Good ukuleles will cost you anywhere between $35 to $50 for a beginner uke, and that's all you need to start with. It is handy though to have a ukulele tuner, but more about that as we move on. Okay, how this course works. This course is based on teaching chords, which are made up of different notes, the strings on your ukulele. So therefore, I'll be teaching you how to play the ukulele as an instrument of accompaniment, to accompany singing. This is the most common way that people learn to play the ukulele. In my beginner course, I will teach just 4 chords. And those 4 chords are made up by using either 1, 2 or 3 fingers, like this. And if you can play 4 chords like that, you can literally play hundreds of different songs. I've put together a songbook which will help us with our course. And the songbook is called You Can Rock. You might have noticed that the chords on the ukulele have colour stickers on them. You'll learn more about that as the course goes on. But the stickers on the chords and the book relate to each other. Firstly, we need to make sure that a ukulele is in tune. This ukulele is not in tune. It's very important that we actually start with a tuned instrument. So when you buy your ukulele from a music store, it will be in tune for you, but it won't stay in tune. So it's very handy if you can purchase a ukulele tuner. Ukulele strings will quite easily go out of tune, so every time you pick up the ukulele, you'll need to tune it. You can purchase a ukulele tuner like this, and they're anywhere between maybe $10 and $25, or you can install on your phone, your mobile phone, a ukulele tuning app, and that will cost you absolutely nothing. But basically, tuning a ukulele is the same whether you use a tuner or whether you use an app on your phone. The one major difference though is that a tuner like this one simply clips onto the ukulele, and it works by picking up the vibrations made by the strings. If you have an app on your phone, your mobile phone has the microphone to help tune it. So when you're tuning with a mobile, you need to have a quiet background, whereas with a tuner like this one, you can have any background at all. So, how do we use it? Firstly, we turn our tuner on, like that, okay? But where do we start? Well, we have to know the names of the strings. On a ukulele with normal tuning, the strings are G, C, E, A. As I said, this one's not in tune, but it soon will be. To remember the names of the strings, we can say, good children eat anything. G, C, E, A, good children eat anything. Some people even say that George Clooney eats apples. And if you are a fan of Pokemon, then you can say, gotta catch 'em all. You can even make up your own way to remember the names of the strings, G, C, E, A. So how does our tuner work? Well, firstly, we clip it onto the ukulele and we turn it on. As well as our strings having names, G, C, E, A, they also have numbers as well. And we count them backwards from top to bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's handy to know that when we use our tuner. The first string I'm going to tune is the top string, which is string number 4, which of course is the G string. So I play the G string, and here on my tuner, it's trying to tell me, well, it is telling me that I need to tune up. So I will find the correct tuning peg, and what I need to do is to tune up until there's a bar in the middle. The bar in the middle tells me that I have tuned the string of G. It also tells me that it's the 4th string of the ukulele. G. We try and keep the colour inside there. If I happen to go past like I have then and it's now showing red, I need to come back below and tune up. The secret to tuning ukulele is to tighten the strings, not to loosen them. So there's G once again. The next string is C, the 3rd string. I need to tune it up. And I've got a little bit past, so I'll go below again, and I tune back up until that blue triangle lights up. There are many different kinds of ukulele tuners, but they all work much the same. Some have a needle. The idea is to get the needle in the middle. The 2nd string, the E string. And the 1st string, the A string. One last check. A bit more on the C. Too much, back again. E, A. G, C, E, A. Now my uke is tuned, I'm ready to start playing. One bit about tuners though that it's worth mentioning. When you buy your ukulele from a ukulele shop, it will be tuned for you. It's important to keep your ukulele tuned. If you get a ukulele straight out of a box, it's very, very difficult to tune it with the tuner. A tuner really fine-tunes the ukulele strings to find the correct note. Keep it tuned so that your strings stay within range, otherwise it's very, very difficult for the ukulele tuner to do its work. Okay, finally, make sure that you turn your ukulele tuner off, otherwise the battery will go flat. Some tuners have an automatic device to turn them off, but most times when we use a tuner, we keep on playing and we forget to turn it off. It's always handy to do that. You don't have to buy a tuner though. As I said, you can buy an app and you can use that. They also have a needle in them, just the same as I showed you on the tuner. Also, key points for you. Remember the names of your ukulele strings. G, C, E, A, good children eat anything, George Clooney eats apples. You can make up your own way to remember that. Start tuning your uke from the top to the bottom. Strings 4, 3, 2, 1. When you tune your ukulele, tighten the strings to tune it rather than loosening them. That way they'll stay in tune better. Finally, check your strings, and if you're happy with your tuning, turn your tuner off and you're ready to start. Okay. When you hold your ukulele, you should be sitting upright, you should be relaxed. playing the ukulele should be a relaxing experience. So breathe in and out and relax. I hold my ukulele next to my body, flat against my body. I make sure that the neck is around about 45 degrees. Some people call that the 10 o'clock position, some people call it the 2 o'clock position, depending upon whether you're looking at your ukulele from the front or from the back. But around about there is right. I use my right hand to support the ukulele, so my wrist comes across the ukulele and my hand falls in the middle of the uke, and that's where I play it. My left hand supports the ukulele and also presses the strings down to make the chords. Strumming, I use the thumb for a start, and I strum in the middle of the ukulele and I strum down. Some people prefer to use the finger. The first finger or the forefinger, index finger, is a very common way to start playing. And I often say that if you can hold a ukulele, strum and count to 4, then you can play it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with my thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time for our first song. Our songs come from our songbook, which I've made up for this course, titled Uke and Rock Songbook. Our first songs have the one chord. This chord is called C. On the ukulele, it's marked with one red dot. I put my third finger, 1, 2, 3, on the red dot, and I strum like that. It's important that my finger just touches the one string and that I touch the string with my fingertip. Not flat, but with my fingertip. A bit like a ballerina doing a pirouette. And I strum. And here's the first song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Again. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. It's a very simple song, but we have to start somewhere. I can play the same thing as before by playing C, but I can change the song. I'm sure you recognise this song too. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, solenne matina, ding dang dong, ding dang dong. Are you sleeping, Brother John, morning bells are ringing, ding dang dong, ding dang dong. Well, there's our first two songs on the ukulele. When you play the ukulele, as I said, you should relax. Support your ukulele. When you make your chords, press down with your fingertips. When you strum, make sure you strum all the strings. In fact, I often tell my students to pretend that the ukulele is a bit like a guitar with 6 strings and play one string above the top string and one string below. And that way, you're making sure that all 4 strings are ringing as they should. As our course progresses, we'll learn some more songs with the C chord. We'll move on to the F chord, which is marked in blue. we'll teach you the green chord, which is G7, and finally the yellow chord, A minor. And I'll be showing you which fingers to use with those chords and giving you handy tips as we go to make your learning as easy as we can. So, to recap, welcome to your ukulele journey. The ukulele is the world's most popular instrument, and it's easy to see why. There's also plenty of help out there as well. The ukulele community is a great community to be a part of. Remember, if you would like to own your own ukulele, buy one from a music store, not from a toy department. It's handy if you pick up a clip-on tuner as well, or you could have put an app onto your mobile phone. As I said, next time we'll progress on from where we started today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name is Rick, and this program has been presented to you by the town of Walkerville. Cheers.